Hey guys, welcome back to the Baelish scenario with me, Paradox, obviously. Last time we found out that the Vale is inherited on the man's side, so that means my marriage to his sister, basically, who would be technically next in line to the throne, is technically void. But obviously her claim is still important, so I can still set up a faction, which obviously I did. And always the aim was to get to the High Lordship initially. Because, you know, through conquest and stuff and claims, but now that we're a High Lord, we can now set up alliances. We got our duchy now completely done, so now I need to set up some alliances, set up some claims from marriages and stuff, and we shall go from there. So my next aim is to make some alliances, obviously with quite a few kids. That's quite good. Hopefully then they'll help us with our claim on the Vale, and then once we're with the Vale we'll be a paramount, and then the Iron Throne will be my next goal. If I do have a chance on the Iron Throne before that, obviously I'll take it. With my wife being Mia Stone, I also have a claim on the Iron Throne. So we're doing quite well. We've got a weak claim on the Iron Throne and a weak claim on the Vale. And I've got loads of kids to marry, so we're going to have quite good. Most likely I'll look to marry the Royces of Runestone, because the Royces are a very powerful family. Particularly if you've read the books, you know they're a very powerful family in the Vale. Probably next in line after the Arryns, I would say. They're probably next after, you know, in most important, or power, shall we say. Also, Eastworld will be quite important. It's quite a big duchy, so that one's always a good one to have. If I show you here, as you can see, you know, it's 4 places. That's quite big, and they're quite, if I remember correctly, quite powerful places. You know, 2,100, 2,900. Yeah, blah 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 blah. You don't need to know all that. I'll also try and marry the Tollets, because I always like the Tollets. Edison Delirious on the wall is basically why I like the Tollets, so I might try and marry them if I have a spare child for an alliance. And also the Corburys of Heart's Home, because they have a Valyrian steel sword. So if we can try and steal that, that would be awesome. Obviously he's only got 2 daughters, so I could always marry a daughter, hopefully she'll inherit it, and then I can try and give it for my own family, because, what's her name, Lady Forlorn. It'd be pretty good to have our own Valyrian steel sword. So I'm going to try and marry them as well. So that's my ideas for now. I'm going to do a few things in the background on this. And I'm going to talk to you guys about a couple of updates for the channel. While I do some other stuff, because obviously at the moment, like I say, it's not the most interesting stuff. The world in Westeros in this Let's Play has completely changed. The Baratheons in charge, Humphrey the Great, and his other brothers and, you know, stuff, have really changed the landscape of who's in charge. The Martells are still in charge. The Starks are in charge of Riverlands and the North, but the others are all changed hands. So it's pretty interesting now. Apart from obviously the Vale as well. That's still Arryn, but not for long, hopefully. But yeah, you get what I mean. Okay. I need to wait for my kids to grow up. Yeah, basically there's a couple of things. I'm going to start with, one's a little good thing. It's like, you probably already know about, you might have heard about it already. It's an update on the Game of Thrones mod. Okay, I need to marry him. Creighton Baelish. Who should I marry? I'm going to look to see who I can marry. But basically, obviously the new Old Gods expansion pack is coming out soon, downloadable content. I might try and marry her, actually. 6 years old. We'll see what he says. He'll probably say no, but you never know. I've had a few ones where people have been really dumb and accepted marriages for no reason. He's probably a bit old for her. Rolly's probably the best choice. Is that a no? It is a yes. Interesting. I think I'm going to set that up for now, just because it's still a few years away, but it then means that we have her, and no one else can marry her. If he has another son, that's how old he is. 28 and 22. He's likely to have another kid, but he may die before that, or she may have girls. You know what I mean? You never really know what's going to happen. You could suddenly die for no reason, which is what I've been having a few times, which is quite annoying. So we might as well, you know, arrange a betrothal. We can always back out. Yeah, we're the Baelishes, you know, we don't give a shit. We do what we want. So we'll set that up. But yeah, obviously the Old Gods downloadable content is coming out soon. And what that basically means... Ooh, there's not really any Tollets. I'll talk about it in a second. Okay, Daemon Tollet. He's probably going to have kids though. Okay, Royces. Okay, married. Married. And married. Okay, that's not good. We could still try and get an alliance though. He's got a Randall Royce. We could always marry him. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, the old gods... Oh, god damn it. The kitchen is truly a wonderful place, filled with delicious things and smells. But it worries me that Alba spends all his time here, when he should be practicing sword fighting and learning how to rule. Force Alba to learn how to fight? This is not my concern. Just force him to fight. Alba seems to have no fears at all. He's gained the brave trait. Awesome. But yeah, the old gods expansion is coming out soon. Too many things always going on. Thank you. And with that will come a new patch. And obviously with the new patch, that means for the time being the mods aren't going to work, which is, you know, not a bad thing. Last time obviously that was fine, but the only problem is, you know, they'll release a patch for the mods later. The lady almost ran down as I entered the hall. Tearfully she told me that my son Alba insulted her again. But my dear, you are fat. Has its bounds. She is fat. Gains the trait honest. Loses the trait honest. Yeah, it has its bounds. You don't need to be honest. And the doorbell just went out. That is great timing. Good as ever. But yeah, basically the old gods will come out and a new patch will come out, meaning the mods won't work. When the old gods comes out, I'm going to do a let's play on the old gods, and this will be a full let's play. This will be a proper one that will have its own series and everything. This will go on forever until I finish, or has a proper ending, or I die, or whatever, you know, whatever shit happens. But the problem is that obviously when these mods are patched, wait, my visitor regent allowing, I can steal from the treasury. I think we deserve a raise. Perish the fort. I don't really need gold. Baelish isn't that stupid, it's too much of a risk. But yeah, when the patches come out for the mods, it means these old mods won't work. My old saves won't work. So that means all these let's plays I've got at the moment for the Game of Thrones and Elder Kings aren't going to work. Sadly. And what basically my saves don't work, so I have to finish them off. So what I'm going to do... Oh my god, I don't want to steal. Ooh, I just realised. How long's he a kid still? 9 years old. We haven't got long for the faction. I have no one else helping me. May his reign be blessed? That seems so godly to me. I'm going to pause it now just so I don't have any more pop-ups. I'm going to say this. Because that's just me getting on. I keep having to stop. Yeah, so all the let's plays are going to finish. So I won't be able to continue them. Because I can either, you know, I could not download Old Gods and keep this old version, allow me to play them all, but I really want to play Old Gods. I want to, you know, play the new expansion or new features, and obviously with that will come new features on the mods, which I'm sure they'll take advantage of because there's some good stuff in there. So yeah, that's sort of a problem. But what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to make sure all the Let's Plays have a proper ending, like I did with the Martells. I'm going to make sure they will have a proper sort of, you know, either a good ending or I die or something, or I fail. But I'm going to try and play them enough that I can do that. So what I'm going to do, the week before it comes out, which I think is about 2 weeks from now, the week before that I'm going to sit down with each Let's Play and do one massive recording session with each one, where basically I play it until I get to a point where I actually have a finish, sort of a good ending, or I die or whatever. Actually have a proper ending. I'm going to do it with each Let's Play so you guys can get the endings for the games, for the Let's Plays you love, and then we can move on after that. I'm really sorry about that, guys. There's not much I can really do about it, but that's how these mods work. It's sort of the risk you get when playing these mods. Sometimes your save games aren't going to carry on, and there's every likelihood that will happen. But yeah, but like I say, we're going to make sure all these Let's Plays gets a good ending. Obviously this one, the Baelish one, and what's it called, the Elder Kings one, I'm going to be playing. I'm going to do a massive recording session with these two because obviously they're much further back, nowhere near finished, or anywhere near in sight of an ending, unless I get lucky. But yeah, so those two are going to be taking quite a while. But that means, the good thing is, it means I have a massive backlog of recorded material. So what I'll then do also is I'll release them slowly. So while I'm playing the Let's Play for the Old Gods, you'll also be getting regular material from these old Let's Plays. Even though I finished them, they'll still be being uploaded because there'll be so much. Like I said, I'm going to do a massive session for each one. So technically there'll be a big number of recorded episodes still there, even when the Old Gods is released. So that means they should last a while. They should probably last until the mods are updated, really, or maybe even past that. And then when those new mobs are updated, what I'll do, I'll release a video, and you guys can tell me what Let's Plays you want me to play from then on. So like I say, I won't be doing any of the guys I've already done. That's the only thing I'll say. But I know a lot of people want me to play Danes and Conningtons. Those two have been quite popular, people say, so we could always play those. So yeah, that's really it. It's a massive shame. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, we'll attempt the perhaps. Like I say, there's not much I can really do about it, which is, like I say, it's really annoying. But that's what we're going to have to do, you know. I've been thinking about the last few days, what I can do, and I think it's just best if we move on. If I give them all a proper ending, you know, proper sort of goodbye, try and get them all in a good place, and then, like I said, we can start new Let's Plays. So that means all you people who want to see different characters will get that chance. So, you know, it sort of works out in a way. It's not I want it though, but, you know, you can't always get what you want. But let's look forward to those new Let's Plays, and let's look forward to the end of all these. Like I say, when I say massive recording session, I really mean it will be a big one, hopefully long. So like I say, you don't have to worry about them being a good ending or whatever. But I'm going to be playing this for a while, and then I'm going to also be doing some more Blackfire, I think, today. I'll be recording some of that. So some of that will be going up. Obviously the Starks as well. Aegon's Conquest going to be doing a lot of that. So that will be going up as well. Ooh. Okay. You've got support to investigate. Tim the Vale's legitimacy is known to me. Oh, okay. He knows about my conspiracy to investigate him. Accept. Okay. Okay, that's not good. Okay, let's click a different plot. If I click claim on the Vale, don't need that. See Mason dead? Nope. Buy Melissa's loyalty. Might be important, actually. Let's have a go at that. I know she's important. She's the Master of Whispers. So it would actually be really useful to get her on my side. So yeah. And actually the good news is, it's not really good news of mine, but it's something I saw. Apparently the guys who make the mod for the Game of Thrones, they're going to be adding Essos. They said it won't be anywhere near in the future, but they're going to add Essos, you know, the whole of the East. It looks amazing. They showed a little picture of it, and it looks really cool. I'm really looking forward to that. Like I say, most things really go in Westeros, and most things I know go on in Westeros. So I'm not likely to play as one of them. I probably will when it's released, just for fun and do a fun Let's Play. But I'm not that bothered about them. It'll be a nice extra though. So while you're playing in Westeros, you've got that on the side as well. So you can always go and try and invade them or something, which would be quite fun. Ah. Okay. I think that's it really on that front. Like I say, there's not much I can do. Is what happens when they release these damn patches. Not much is really going on there. Okay, not annoying. But I can't get a Septon either because my piety is too low. It's very, very low, so I can't get a new Septon, which is quite annoying. Buy her loyalty. Let's have a go at that. How much is it going to cost? Okay, I don't know. Demand installation of claimant. Can't really do that. Okay, let's try and buy her loyalty. That's definitely something Baelish would do. Force Alba to train, Rolly to train, Creighton to train. Let's have a look how they're doing anyway. Creighton, you're 2. Maybe we should get you to train. I need to get you married as well. Definitely soon. Same with Alba actually. Alba's not that good a fighter, I guess. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I might get Creighton to train. And Rolly, 11. Ooh, Rolly's quite good actually. He could be. I mean, he's got 2. He's younger as well. He's brave. But then again, he's a family person, so we know we can trust him. He doesn't like me so much. Maybe it's because he's not married. I'm gonna have to look to get married. I might marry him to one of my vassals because they don't particularly like me. It has to be said. I might just marry them to one of them just because it'd be really important to have them, because obviously we can get a lot of force from them. 888. 612. Wow. Okay, they don't really have many men. Maybe it's not actually that big a deal. I thought it'd be quite good. We'll marry in Heart's home. Let's see. He still hasn't had a kid. She's not pregnant either. That's good. Eastworld. Okay, let's have a look. Her son is married. Okay. So he'll be inheriting anyway. Might be good to get their alliance though. It probably is just worth getting an alliance with them actually. We might just marry Ysilla, Hersey. Because the alliance, like I say, Eastweld is quite, quite a big force. So it might just be worth getting their assistance. Just looking. Who should I marry you to? Ooh, Strong Song has a lot of men. Belmont, whoa, he's got a lot of kids as well. All boys. Okay, let's see which one's got the best stats, I guess. Marry them to one of my daughters. Actually, that won't make a difference because there'll be a Belmore, won't they? So, Okay, most of them are married. The youngest then? He's only 2. God damn, he's a genius though. That's pretty good. Huh. How many did Crown Crag have? Nope. Darkmoor, 2000. Crabshaw, 1900. 2400, 9 stars. 2900, that's not too bad. Bloody Gate. They all have about the same, don't they? No one's really more formidable than the others. Apart from Strong Song. Huh. Goldtown. I never really think of Goldtown. That's because the Tim of the Vale has it. Okay, well, I'll leave it for now. I could always marry someone outside of the Vale. I think some certain gifts would enable us to have a very faithful relationship. Fruitful relationship, actually. 45 gold. It's probably worth it, yep. There you go. Okay. Let's try a new plot then.